Hello friends, James Stevenson back with part 4 in my Tesla earnings forecast video review series. I am joined as always by my co-host Loki, who will not be doing a lot of participating in this video probably. He appears bunked down to digest his breakfast that he ate during part 2, if you want to go check that out and didn't see it. See the first 3 parts before you watch this one, and if you like snoozing chihuahuas, you can keep an eye on him in the Loki cam. If you're not at all interested in what I'm talking about over here in the big window. So we just looked at the third chart in part 3. Fun how that works out. So let's go for part 4 to the fourth chart in my forecast thread that I tweeted out last weekend, or on Monday, I guess. Tesla is ending the wave of deliveries. When the solid red line, production, is above the dotted white line, deliveries, Tesla's strategy is working. So I made a whole series of videos about ending the wave. You can go check out that playlist if you want more info on Tesla's strategy to end the wave. Inventory, including test drive cars, rises. The pace of global deliveries gets smoother and cost per delivery improves. Let's check out this chart. So these are all actuals that are above the white bar that says actuals. I was hoping that would be an easy way for people to get a quick read on what this chart is showing them. And then my forecast is in the gray box over here for how much I think the production and deliveries are going to jump around over future quarters. A little bit of a decline here in Q3 is what you see, both the red and dotted white lines declining, but the red line remaining above the white line. Not everybody believes this is how Q3 is going to shake out. Some people think there was so much in inventory at the end of Q2 that Tesla is going to deliver more than they produce. And if that happens, we'll see these two lines cross each other from Q2 to Q3. But my forecast is that that won't happen until Q4, when we'll get about the same production and deliveries, maybe slightly more deliveries than production in Q4. And then we'll see these two lines a lot closer together going forward. For the past few quarters, especially Q4 of 2022, we saw a lot more production than deliveries as Tesla increased the number of vehicles in ending inventory. So, as I mentioned, some of those are going to be test drive vehicles. You want to have some test drive vehicles so that people who visit your dealership, your delivery center, and ask, hey, can I test drive a Tesla before I buy it? You want to be able to say yes to those people, right? You want to be able to let them drive whichever Tesla they're interested in purchasing. And if you don't have any test drive cars available, you have to tell them, no, I'm sorry, we can't let you test drive the car you're thinking about buying. You may lose that sale because that person may be opposed to purchasing a vehicle they've never driven before, right? So it's a good idea to have some vehicles in inventory that can be used for test drive purposes, if for nothing else. And that's what this chart shows. So over time, you see these crisscrossing each other frequently with a lot of quarters where deliveries exceeded production. We haven't had any of those since Q2 of 2022. Every quarter since then, there's been more produced than delivered because Tesla is unwinding the wave. But I think this may be the last quarter that's true of before the streak snaps in Q4, with Tesla delivering just a few more than they produce in Q4, which would be a really big record quarter for both, right? You can see this level has not been achieved previously, and that would be ending the year 2023 at a 2 million production and deliveries run rate for Tesla. So not saying they will deliver a total of 2 million vehicles in 2023. They won't, because Q1, Q2, and Q3, well, Q1 and Q2 were far enough below that if Q3 is down Q4 probably won't have any chance of delivering enough to pull them all up to an average of 500,000, right? But next year, every quarter ought to be above 500,000 vehicles produced and delivered as Tesla continues to grow. The growth story is not over. And I guess I want to end my video here to keep things tidy and say that was part 4. Part 4 was production and deliveries. Let's go to Loki and see that he's still sleeping. And then I'll say thank you to everyone who supports me. Give me a like if you liked this video. Subscribe if you feel like subscribing. Thanks to my executive producers, Kathy Kitchler and Rebellionaire.com, and I'll see you in the next one.